Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV with the Cradle of Civilization DLC and the Japan patch as Florence. And we're going for the Prince of Egypt achievement. And last episode we made a giant leap towards that by taking this ton of land here from the Mamluks, which is almost all that we need for the achievement. Well, we do need admin level 20 to form the Egypt, and we also need to have Egyptian as our primary culture. So there's still some stuff to do, but this is a giant leap for mankind, so to say, or for Florence kind. I did some research in between episodes, and one of the things I noticed was that actually we don't need southern Italy to form Italy. If we check the form Italian edition thing here, we only need Genoa, Milan, so Milano, and Mantua. And that is Milan, Mantua, and Genoa. And we have claims on these two, and our vassal has a claim on Milan. What's even better is that if we were to declare war on the Swiss right now, neither the Emperor, and therefore not his allies either, nor France would join in as protection. Now, we don't have any troops here, so any such war would be slightly problematic, because they would get to start doing things to me while I wouldn't get to do anything to them. However, I don't want to risk that the Emperor gets happy again, because while they are at war and currently not willing to join, they're winning the war. Austria's winning the war. Bohemia, where they Brandenburg, I mean, technically has a negative war score in this war, but Austria has a gigantic positive war score. So anytime soon this could change. You see, there's only one occupied province over here. If they get that back, if Brandenburg gets this province back, they probably will be willing to defend Switzerland again. So what I'm going to do is wait until the tick of the month, so we get at least some troops into this fort, so we don't lose it to this Mantuan army who will join the war. And once that's done, we declare war. Hopefully, the Emperor is not willing to join by then. It's just, what, 14 days or something? 15 days? Otherwise, we are not interested in taking tech right yet. We have the burghers unhappy, but that's nothing we can change. We have a disaster ticking up, but it's far away, I think. Yes. So let's just unpause and see our troops moving there. Also, I think I'm already going to move these guys to Alexandria just to speed up the transport a bit once we're done. Having so few transports is annoying, and I might have to go to more transports soon. So that's the 1st of September. And I hope... What? Oh, wrong people. Declare war. Brandenburg's still not willing to join. Good. Now our forts have some troops in them, right? Ferrara, 180. It's not a lot, but it's some troops, so it doesn't fall immediately. So I think we can declare war now and be fine. We have all these forts. Let them do something for us. Mantua, Württemberg, not particularly scary, except for Mantua being right here and potentially crushing my vassal's army here because they're drilling. But, oh well. I'm not going to co-belligerent anybody. I want Mantua, so I could see co-belligerating them, but they're allied to Genoa and Bosnia. I know I want that to be a separate war, I think. So let's not. But let's declare this war. Declare war, take core, my land. Yeah, turn on your forts, please. There's war. And there's these guys moving right onto Cremona. Where's Cremona? Here. What do you want there? Your forts have garrison, that's good. So really, they shouldn't be able to do much, the Mantuans here, before we arrive with troops to crunch them. Yeah, they're splitting up and trying to siege stuff here, but the Milanese army is here. The Switzerland army was very quick to also join, to come to my lands, so this is, I wouldn't say scary yet, because we have those forts. As long as the AI doesn't cheat on the forts again, I think we're fine. But it's gonna take a while for these guys to move over. Move, move, move. all these sieges. Württemberg is also here. And they're now feeling like, ooh, we're winning this war. This is great. Yeah, it's not. So we get prestige for 5 years. 5 years? Really? So we would be buying 5 prestige for 10 admin and 61 ducats. Or we lose, so we basically buy 10 prestige for 10 admin and some irrelevant amount of money. Since we are almost capped in prestige, I'm gonna say no. Let's lose that prestige. 5 years is really not enough. Get more troops in there. Hey Milano, don't do this. Don't fight, come to me. I will have the troops and the generals and the stuff, so we will be able to win as soon as my troops arrive. Come on troops, boats, 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 come here, there's 7%. Don't do this on 7%. We have 27 troops here. How far are my boats? How long can it take to come? Oh, there they are, almost there. Okay, here we go. Send the... ooh, don't use the land route, no. That's stupid. I wish there was a button to say, still use boats, please, but apparently there's not. So let's send the boats over there manually. Let's grab this giant stack and try to crunch these guys in Mantua before they grab the thing. And I want my best battle general. I think, oh, there's a river here. But we are attacking a fort, so it should be fine. What's your maneuver? 3, so we can't beat that anyway. So we could actually with 4 maneuvers, so they might actually get the negative. So let's grab this general for these guys and try to get there before they get lucky. And we do. So this should be an easy crunch, even if we're rolling not that great. That's still a very nice battle for us. And suddenly we have an army here, and they really do not have anything. Where you're running to Milano, which is farmland, so we can just go here and crunch you as well. My boats already there? No, they're not yet. Come on in. Attach. Probably don't need all these troops over here, but I would feel safer if I have them. So... recovery army morale speed, again a bad trade. Well, not a negative trade, just not a good one. And I think now we can actually leave Milan here to siege. They even have a cannon. So how do we do this best? I think we can just tell Milan, and this is a bit risky, but I'm gonna try it, to be siege focused. And to take this. And to not attach to these guys. And then we're going to try to catch these Württembergians in Mantua. No, they're running away. But we can still catch them over here. It is hills, but we have many more. They have a crappy general. I think it's going to be fine. Yeah, that looks fine. We lost some troops. They made us pay for it, but now we can actually set up a siege of Mantua too. Which is going to be nice. What do we need for Mantua? It's level 3 fort, so we need 9 troops. We do not have a cannon here yet, actually. It's a bit unfortunate. Do we have a siege general? Are you a siege general? You are not. So let's grab... No mercenaries either? 10 troops. And our 2 siege ship general, put them on Mantua. Do you have the cannon? You have the cannon and the mercenaries. Okay, let's move you up already. And you guys actually go back to grab more of those troops. Maybe we do need to build a bigger transport fleet. It's just that we don't really have the naval force limit, I don't think. Maybe we could build some more transports, but then we don't build light ships for trade. I don't know yet. Let's decide that after the war. We are going to have to jump back and forth a bit, and if we have time to prepare, then it's all good. But if we don't have the time to prepare, need to react to something happening, then maybe we need a bigger transport fleet. Like in this case, I mean, this is going fine. I'm not complaining at all. But if we had been able to move more troops, we would have been even quicker at getting into the war, instead of allowing these people to get all over my land. Austria's rivaled me, that's okay. I will take this admin idea here while we're still Florence. Because right now we have minus 5% in idea cost, which we're going to lose once we switch to Italy. Italy has great ideas, and I'll show you the Italian ideas once we get to it. But they're really good, so I really definitely want to switch. The question is just when. We're extremely close to the military cap, and we do not have... don't want to take the tech yet, so I think I'm going to do some development here. Even if the burghers are unhappy, we just check for something nice. Bizerte looks good. Do I want to turn on the edict? I guess I do. Just min-max as much as I can. Turn on, where is it? Encourage development, yes. And then put some military power in there. Keep going here. Venice took colonialism, sure. It was, I mean, only a matter of time. Did I tell you to attach? Now you're attaching to boats, good. And now the boats can come and deliver more troops. Not that we're gonna need them, I don't think. Okay, it's actually not too bad. When's the next election? Do we see 28? So, oh, in a couple of months. So we're probably not going to re-elect our ruler anyway, because he has this negative modifiers. He's a nice ruler, but I think we can take somebody else. So increasing military attack cost until we lose our ruler is completely fine. Because our ruler is going to be gone very soon. Good. Well, good. We just avoided a negative event. Didn't gain anything from it. And I've been thinking about whether I want to make my vassal unhappy. Because if they, in a couple of ideas, like once we complete this idea group, 3 more ideas, we can actually take the policy to reduce Diplo annex cost by 20% and save a lot of Diplo on annexing them. But if we do that now, then they're probably just gonna have their independence supported. And that is not a thing we can afford, because the most likely person to do that is the Ottoman right now, who are outraged because of our bit of expressive expansion that we're supposed to have generated in the Egyptian area. I don't know what they're talking about there. Clearly we did nothing wrong. But yeah. Lamnox insulted me, that's fine. Won the siege of Mantua, that's really good. So why are you guys all hanging out in Austria? What's so nice about Austria? I think I'm gonna start sieging more of Switzerland here. Yeah, that's the way you want to take. Oh, because we don't have the fort in Milan yet. I think I'm gonna wait. And I'm gonna re-elect and take an admin guy. As we discussed. I don't want to... Ooh, aggressive expansion pack like minus 10%. Very good new ruler. Very, very good. I might re-elect him a couple of times. He seems useful. That's actually... It's just 8,000 troops, but they're standing in mountains. And I really, really don't want to attack them in mountains. I think I'm just going to keep waiting for the siege to finish. And once that is done, we can move in. Would it help if I sent my siege leader there? No, they already have a siege leader. Oh, come on. 64%? Can't be that hard. Just take it. It's just Milano. Converted Alexandria. Let's convert Damietta. And I think the only thing that... Ooh, we lost a general. I hope it wasn't the siege guy. It was not the siege guy. Good. What was I about to say? I think the only thing that matters for forming Egypt is to have Egyptian culture, not to have Sunni religion. So we should be okay. Okay, that's Milano taken. Where's my siege stack? You're my siege stack. You can go to Graubünden. And then I'll have my backup stack right behind you to help out. And it seems like these guys are preparing to stop us from doing that. We're now attacking into mountains. Hey, this battle, 28th of May, this battle, 18th of May. Unfortunately, we're now attacking into mountains. Arr. I didn't see them coming from the fog of war there. So let's just pile in, so we still win it. We actually lost more troops than they did because we attacked into mountains. Oh well. How is my siege stack doing? Are you still a siege stack, or did you lose too many troops? You are not even here? What? Did you get wiped? Did a stack wipe happen? No. Oh, you're my siege stack. Why are you here? I thought I'd sent you to Graubünden. Odd. Let's merge these. Teach your siege guy here, and you can't move anyway, so might as well stay here. We probably don't want everybody in Waldstätte because of... Is it winter? It's not winter, but we're above the supply limit. So how much are we? Let's just half you. Have half of you over here for backup. I think this is going to be enough backup. They might try to take Treviso here, but if they're willing to siege raise me, that should be okay. Pisa from Switzerland. You know what I want? First of all, I want Mantua to agree to give me their land. And they're not willing yet. Close to, but not yet. Coalition is just Mamluks, Ottomans. I hate putting more aggressive expansion on the Ottomans, but I guess it's gonna have to happen. Why is there so much aggressive expansion on the Ottomans? They're far away, it's the wrong religion. I'm not sure why they get so much aggressive expansion from that. Hey Mantua, you know what I want? That. Even if the Ottomans will be unhappy. I also checked between episodes that we should be fine with the coalition until... So apparently no coalition can form against you until there are 4 partners, 4 potential partners for that coalition. So having 1 or 2 people above it is not a problem. I was scared last episode that we have to be very, very careful to not let anybody be above right now. If you take me with 2k, so that was happening here. Certainly looks like it. I think they're gonna go on a full-out attack on this mountain fort here. So let's send in the reinforcements. Do you have a leader for you? I do not. Let's grab a leader. We have tons of military power anyway. And he has maneuver to run in there. That's good. And they're running away again. Stop. Stop. Come back. Nice move. Send in a 2-stack. Be surprised that the 2-stack dies and then run away. Yeah. That's how you do that. Oops, Castile. I need claims on somewhere down here. How about... I don't know, this place? And keep on sieging. As soon as Mantua wants out, I'll definitely sue them out. 4 more reasons, well 5 more reasons, we need 1 more to actually for them to accept. And if we could take their money, it wouldn't be the worst, so... could get unrest in Damietta, or we could get less taxes in Damietta. I'd take less taxes, I don't mind. Really. It's a freshly conquered province down there. It's not too important. There's another siege one. Hey Mantua, you want out yet? No. So that doesn't actually give me more reasons against Mantua. Okay, Mamluks no longer valid rival for me. I need to cancel that embargo. So I may have to crush these troops to get Mantua out. Maybe. You're still sieging the Swiss, that's fine, because you're in siege thingy mode. Come on, 57%, you can do it. Another admin idea. Don't mind if I do. Not that it matters, but it is 1 more step towards being able to integrate our vassals that much faster and that much cheaper. Let's form up an army here next to Treviso so we can crush these aggressors here. And yes, I call them aggressors. Let's merge. Merge. Take our best general. You should be our best general. 523. That seems good. And crunch you here in hills with a defensive advantage. That should be just murderous. Let's see. We roll an 8 to their 4, a 9 to their something, a 5 to their 6, but they're already mostly crunched. And another 9 to their 4. And we killed 6,000. We actually lost almost 7,000. Killed 10, 11,000. So it's a good fight. Could be better, but it's pretty good. And now with you being out, I think I'm going to split you up again to have some sort of backup here. Oh, you ran just to here. Then let's just crunch you. Grab a leader, like this guy, for example. Crunch. He actually didn't flee far at all. Maybe I can still crush you? No. No stack wipe. Oh, it's stack wipe. Just got the month tick. Wow. That's pretty great. So that should be the war. Mantua, do you want out yet? Yeah, you do. If you want to give me your money, you also do. So that makes the Ottomans slightly unhappy, but we're gonna have to live with that. Send this demand. Can I do anything else? Do I have like an aggressive expansion policy? I don't think I do, but let's triple check. No, just liberty desires, force limit. And that's the one we want. Deploy annex minus 20%. Soon. So let's get Mantua out, because we need Mantua for our thing. Send this demand. Fine. We actually fulfilled a quest for doing that. Good. And then we want the Swiss out. And really all I want from Swiss is Milan. Probably not going to take more simply because we don't want the aggressive expansion. This is actually how we want to do it. Yes, give it to Milan. Reconquest, take a tiny bit of aggressive expansion. 4, so that's really nothing. Because of Reconquest, it's good. And now I could go in here and take like Waldstätte, but then we actually take some aggressive expansion. The Ottomans get annoyed, Venice gets annoyed. No need to do that. We're already going to do that when we take Genoa, I think. So instead we're going to take war reps, all your money, and is your trade power? Can I make you do anything else cool? That doesn't really matter. Release nations, no. River course, no. Oh, it's all fine. We just do this. And is there a 10% one here we can do for a prestige point? Sure, but we have full on prestige. I don't care about your alliance to Württemberg, I don't think. Let's just keep it like this. And send the demand. That's the end of the war. Milan got Milan back. That should make them happy. I do protect our brethren in where? Friaul. Don't really fancy war with Austria too much. Why are they our brethren? They're Venetian Protestants. I mean, we're also Protestants, I guess, and we have some Venetian, so sure. But I don't see that happening right now. Our expansion, if we do any expansion over here, we do it into Genoa. So we can finally form Italy. I do want to incorporate Milan. And I guess I just take the quest there. New rivals, tons of new rivals. I can rival Castile because, well, they rivaled me already. And then, do I rival England? Is that what's gonna happen here? Who are you allied to? Austria and Utrecht. France, Castile. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna rival England. It doesn't really do anything for us, but also probably doesn't really hurt us, so it's fine. We just do it for the power protection, which we don't really need right now, so maybe meh, but we'll see. Okay, let's form up again. I think I want, while I'm over here, I think I also want to do that war against Genoa. How's aggressive expansion looking? Minus 30, 33. People might get unhappy. I mean, all I want is Genoa. I mean, I would take more, but I definitely need Genoa itself. Which is hopefully not in the Empire. It shouldn't be. It's not. Good. Wait, did it just say Milan was in the Empire? No, right? What does this say? Imperial map mode. What does this say? It's part of the Empire, but it belongs to Milan. Hopefully Milan doesn't give it back. I don't think they will give it back. It's their core. But they might, which would annoy me. We need some more admin to core Mantua. Could give it to Milan, actually. Thinking about it. Instead of coring it right now. Have Milan core it and then take it back with the reduced thingy. I like that. Milan. Do you want Mantua? There you go. This way, we need Milan to incorporate Milan anyway, so we can't form Italy. This way, we save on some admin, which we really don't have right now, and spend some more Diplo, which we have tons of right now. It's kind of good. Might even do the same to Genoa, to be honest. Although, do you have claims by any chance? You do not. So we have to use our own claims here. That's fine. Do I want to do that war immediately? Who would protect you? Genoa. Nope. Okay. You have the mission Feast in Ferrara, which I assume means you need to take some of Ferraran land. I assume, I don't know. Which is of course not gonna happen. But since you have no protectors right now and no trade league, I think I have to just walk in there, take the land. How's your navy? Can I blockade you? Ooh, who are you? Pretender neighbors. Doesn't really do anything. Armies, time is fine. Armies, Genoa. Genoa. You have 10,000 troops, which is nothing, and boats. What about your boats? Genoa, you have a total of 13 ships, so you're just not scary at all. Let's move my trade fleet in here. I think I just declare this war. I hope we will be fine on aggressive expansion. If not, well, we might have to wait a bit of time in war, but let's just do it, right? No time like the present. Declare war. Take Genoa. Just because it's the first here, sure. Grab it. And who's the siege leader? None of you is the siege leader. I do have a siege leader, right? I used to have one. Shift consolidate, build a siege stack for a level 3 fort. Which once again is 9 infantry and a cannon. Give you the good siege leader, move in there. If you walk over here and you be back up here. Lose stability or lose 10 tradition. We're at 3 stability, so I'm gonna lose a stability. So we can have positive events again and not just negative events. Sounds good to me. I won this, of course. Now we're gonna blockade you. Oh god, you're so doomed. Poor you. Can I even move in here? Yes, I can. This is Highlands. Do I want to fight Highlands? Not really. Why can't I even move in here? There's a fort there. Oh, you're actually trying to attack me there. That's gonna not be good for you. Gain army tradition, lose loyalty on the burghers who already hate me. Or lose army tradition, gain professionalism, which I like. And swap around a bit on nobility and burghers. I think I'll do this. Yeah. I like having tradition. I like having good generals. And 40 is sort of a breaking point. It is a breaking point. So let's just gain and keep the burghers unhappy. Fine. I'll be happy someday, sometime. This campaign. Maybe. So let's move out everybody but the siege stack. Is the siege stack still big enough? Probably not. So let's do a... which of you has the mercenaries in it? You have a bunch of mercenaries. You are the siege stack and you do not have a bunch of mercenaries. So let's move you out. Oh, yeah, you can crunch the fleeing Genoans. That's good. And then let's take you two and reorganize. Just to make sure the siege stack still has enough power to actually siege. 11. Just move a ton of mercs in there. Select this, shift consolidate, and then go back to reorganize. Move the empty stacks out. And as much of the non-merc infantry as we can afford. I think we need one more troop, right? This is 8 and 1, we need 9 and 1, so let's put one non-merc in there. Sure. And you guys can go, I don't know, home. I don't think I need... Do you have a fort here? You do not have a fort here, so I don't need to actually ship over to Corsica. Although I could, of course. So let's see how that aggressive expansion would shake out. If we took just you... Ottomans don't really mind. Genoa minds, of course. Venice minds. That's fine, though. If we took you as well... everybody would mind. So I think this is going to be a small way. I think we're just taking Genoa, just the province we need. Also the great trade province here. Just to keep aggressive expansion as low as humanly possible. Also, Venice. Where is Venice even? Venice is just dead, right? Why do you hate me so? Aggressive expansion, have a core, heretical religion. Yeah, sure. I'm going to improve a bit with Venice to see if we can't just get them to not be interested in coalitions. This event again, yes, I trade 10 tradition for 60, 180 power. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's just do a quick math. 10 tradition is 1 re-election. 1 re-election gives me +1/+1 for 4 years, which is 48 months. So it's actually quite good also. Might even do this. I think I just do this. I think we get out ahead in the long run if we do this. Timing, technology. Oh, we can actually take new tech, and I certainly will. And div tech, sure. Let's be ahead of time. It's a good thing to be. How is the timer looking? Still fine on disaster. My Master of the Mint has died. No, he was like the super promoted admin guy. Do I have a half-price guy? You seem like a half-price guy. National Unrest -2. You must be a half-price guy. For 6 ducats +3, that seems like a half-price guy. And I'm probably not going to take a minister from you, or am I? Improve relations +20. That's pretty interesting. Actually, you know what? I'm going to call this diet. Or are you a Diplo person? You're a Diplo person, actually. Maybe I also want you. Probably also want you if I have the money, which I may or may not have. But I'm still taking you, I think, here. Do I? Let's drop the admin guy first. You. You're my new admin guy. And then see what our money says. We're paying a lot for forts. Of course, our army is expensive, but... I don't need to pay for these forts. Do we need to pay for Treviso? We do have some devastation, so keep that up. Otherwise, no need for forts here. Or here. Probably not here either. Devastation's gone, yes. Rebels, not an issue right now. Let's do this. And see what the money says after that. Can't believe we're actually thinking about money problems in this campaign. So far it has been, money has not been an issue for us at all. We're still making 11 ducats, apparently. And none of that is spoils of war? No. Oh, one of that is spoils of war. Still, I think I can afford another guy. So let's grab this guy from the nobility. Recruit your minister. We might actually want to go and take your military support too. Give me a higher powered Improve Relations guy. And I know that the power is just in monarch points and not in actually how much he improves relations, but it's still very nice. Burghers now over their influence again. Ugh. Good credit coup ticking up. No, can't have the burghers gain influence, I don't think. Or can I? I like them. I like gaining the base tax for just money. Can I take away enough land from you burghers? I mean, you will be unhappy forever for a while. Forever for a while. Yes, that's the thing. If I took away a reso from you, that would reduce you by 6.9 and then 7.2 here. So if you're willing to beat those burger regiments up, which I am, we should be fine. Yeah, let's trade money for more base tax. And also manpower for more base tax, I guess, because we now have to beat up those burgers. Let's go. What was it? Ferrara belongs to the burgers. Let's send our army there. Whoop, whoop. Merge, shift, consolidate. Make sure you have a good general. You do. And then tell the burgers that they don't own this anymore. I know why that spawned particularists, but doesn't really matter. More recovery army morale speed, more bad or not particularly positive leader traits. Fine. Arezzo, you should consolidate. You do no longer belong to the burgers. Pop. More particularists and dead. And now the burgers should be okay. 81, we can let them tick at 81 for a while. We don't really need to, except for the fact that we would need troops in Tunis to do the rest. I guess I'll send troops to Tunis then. Probably if I do this... Oh no, they will take the boats, that's good. So we don't have military access anymore. That's nice to know. Just send them over there, deal with those burgers as well. Just remove them from our life for a while. So Genoa, that peace deal. No diplomats. Oh, you're still in Castile. I guess I take a claim on Bari and grab you back from Castile. And then let's check out. Ooh, we killed some boats. Didn't capture any. And peace deal. So aggressive expansion. Genoa doesn't matter. Mamluks, Ottomans, just a tiny change. Venice, the only ones that matter. I think it's gonna be fine. Take, what was it? All your money. Forced religion. Could vassalize you, but that's again gonna cost stuff. No. Do this, and I could ask you to transfer your trade power. It's just a lot of money from Genoa. I mean, not that they have tons of stuff once I take Genoa, but still, it's nice. And I guess that's about it. They want prestige. How much prestige do I get here? 10 prestige, it's gonna be fine. Just set this demand. Yep. And now we just have to think about whether we want to give Genoa to Milan as well, or we want to court our own. I think I just also give that to Milan. And then just grab them in one fell swoop and form Italy once we've eaten Milan. So how about we go and here. Milan, Grand Province, Genoa. Go. And court for me, please. Okay, that's another long episode. Very successful, I would say. We've grabbed all the territory we need to form Italy. We just need to eat our vassal now, which we're gonna do in due time. Let's, I mean, we could just start now, I guess. That would be done in 1544, but this is incorrect because we're gonna grab the admin thingy in between. How long are you gonna take? You're almost done, unfortunately. No, I don't cancel it. I just wanted to know when it's done. 35. So I'm definitely starting on Milan here. And then I got to see what I'm gonna do about these guys. I really don't want a Scottish toggle right now because I don't want that support liberty. So, yeah, it's probably not gonna happen. But we'll see about that next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Think about that subscribe button. Think about that like button. And see you guys next time.